The Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea. Long a center of naval commerce, the people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict, Ogre. History would know him as the Dynast King. Ogre took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom. For fully half a century, the Dynast King reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Morn incited the ruling Buckram to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had only just begun. Backed by the Holy Lodician Empire to the north, Branton created the Buckram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly, Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Wallister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leandor Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Wallister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Wallister race began. Duke Judah Ronway led the Wallister in resistance. They were far outmatched. In the span of half a year, they had been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the kingdom of Galgastan, and with it an official end to the blood war. But these things would bring no end to Wallister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their duke in chains, efforts flagged. The remaining Wallister were confined to a small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. There, the survivors resigned themselves to eke out such life as they could. Victory begets peace, and for once, the battlefields of Valeria stood silent. Yet none believed the calm would last.
Ogre. It's as we heard, Denham. Lancelot's returned.
Then it's time. Right, sister?
Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that.
What are you saying, Joshua? You'd have us pass...
It's foolishness to...
They're the ones who have been foolish.
Don't tell me you're scared.
That's enough, Vice.
No. This...
Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power. Kill Lancelot, and you remove one of the pillars supporting them. The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own.
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another?
Are we Wallister so free of turmoil now, Joshua? We are less than vermin in their eyes. Insects to be crushed underfoot.
If war begins anew, we'll die.
Shh! They're here. We'll flank them.
Right.
Who goes there?
Friends of the Resist...
The Resistance?
I expected a warmer welcome than this.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
The Dark Knights?
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favor.
No marauding knights us,
I am Lancelot Hamilton.
and I am...
The Star.
Mirden Warhorn. Gildas is my name.
I wasn't.
Forgive us, good knights. But perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
Vice is my name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
I am the Sybil Karshua, and this is my brother, Denham.
I'm Denham. Please, forgive our error.
Already forgotten, though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe. As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
So Lodis sent them the Dark Knights,
Lothlorien is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodis. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite business. Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears and his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them,
So, why does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodis and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
Enough, Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian, after all. Yet we do not serve as knights. We were banished.
we're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, ne?
We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety.
I don't trust you, and I don't...
Vice, please.
There is nothing to forgive.
For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out.
Duke Ronway.
Not just us. He leads all the Wollister. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be...
A duke? But if you...
Look,
Then there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, ne? To Almorica Castle.
Wait. The castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths. I've seen enough of fighting.
What about you, Denham? Would you have our aid?
Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead.
Ah, then it's settled. We will prepare.
Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth, but a truth all the same. In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore.
Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood.
I have no love for war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees.
You would die on the backs of others.
You were the one who brought them in here, Kashua.
Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me.
Is that how you see people? As tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil.
I only want to see an end of death.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Gauliad. There's 2,000 Goth on that one.
A narrow stream, scarce one pace across. Easily jump this. But look before, ne?
One of the winged, like... Even so.
Always keep a close... The distance a unit moves. The order in which units act is called the attack turn. You can sort units by order of attack turn.
When a unit's turn comes, what's more, you can issue these commands. The command to move can be cancelled at any time. If you find a unit out of range,
Units begin battle with no MP. That units accumulate powerful magic requires greater. skills are divided into 4 broad categories: action, support, auto, and special. Units learn skills. That just now was meditate. Auto skills will sometimes take effect before your turn comes around. A conjurer of magics must do more. Assign spells to your units from the parties.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit. Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily. A unit's level doesn't change when they change classes, so if one class... There's no reason to go making things harder on you.
To use common consumables, such as mend leaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the... Up to 4 may be ready. Best choose them with your unit's needs in mind.
Take heed of the enemy's element before striking. There are 8 in all. Air, earth, lightning, water, fire, ice, light, and darkness. Each element has its strength. Air against earth and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need. Each unit has a level, but so does your party. Your party's level will rise as you lead them to victory in the stages to come. And remember...
One whisper of Ronway's execution and out you come, bold as you please. A rat can smell a trap.
Support skills are just that. Skills that provide some passive benefit. When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground. This is a support skill called Rampart Aura. Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn. Some support skills hinder the enemy's move. Consider well your club.
Trap, and we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die. I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start to
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save...
Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is...
You should not speak to Denham so. He was only trying to help.
Wait, you're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lotus when I see one.
Are you all right, Denham? You shouldn't let Vice get to you.
I'm fine, sister.
Looks like our luck has...
The way inside is clear.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denham.
matter? I rather like things the way they are.
A fine time for this, with Master Nibeth away. Listen well. Give these rebel swine a taste. Interlopers. Why do you struggle with the wall, or do you seek to claim?
We are men without a country.
And we're looking for mercenary work, as it happens.
And worry you'll leave for a bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing.
He makes a good point. Let's rescue this Duke, collect our reward, and be done with it.
That craven who would choose. My life.
Taste of freedom is sweeter still that Wallet Denham was. Doubtless you and your friends are a gift from the great. The Wallister boon is great, and our future bright.
We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your grace's release, many Wallister have left their haunts for Almorica.
And there is still time before the Galgastani come to remedy my freedom. Though not long, I fear. We must regroup. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth.
Upon my sword it is. We are outcast.
I do not doubt your sword. I hear a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Zenobia came into being 2 years past. And that you, Sir Lancelot, is the Saint King so...
I, too, have heard tell of...
Lodis plagues us with the Dark Knights, Lothlorien. How do we know that you are not some new menace visited upon Valeria? If new Zenobia does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof.
Your Grace, these holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom.
A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man.
I have your word. You sought a reward. You shall have it.
As you wish.
Now, Denham, your father was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not? I met him myself once. A wise man, Abuna Prancet. What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Please, Your Grace. You must avenge our father. No, all the people of Goliath.
Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan, and for that, I will need knights. Knights such as yourselves. Will you join my table at Almorica?
Us? Knights?
As young heroes of Wallister, you will serve as a shining example to your clansmen. I would have you...
Of course. I know Denham's...
Excellent. Now,
What do you think?
yes, I have much for you to do. The captain of my knights, truth be told, you'll be going to Chrysaro to aid him. Now, before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica and purchase such gear. I expect you have little in way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury, and a few of my own knights to serve.
You can count on us, Your Grace. We won't let you down.
Then may victory and glory...
You've led us to gainful employ after all. My thanks.
No, it is I.
So, you're off to, above all else, win or lose.
I'll try.
Best not forget.
If death were our aim, yes, we fight.
True enough.
Of course.
You are the heroes of Goliath, are you not? I must thank you for saving His Grace the Duke. Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all.